All right, we're at HIMSS 12 with CEO of 4medica, Dr. Oleg Bess, with 5 questions for EHR executives. So the first question is, what differentiates your EHR today?
Our EHR is really started off being not an EHR. It's an integration engine. So our EHR is designed to bring all of the physician's data into the same desktop and then give that physician tools to work with that data. So when the physicians log on, physicians begin to implement our EHR, most of the time they will already have a lot of their data to work with and the familiar patient's names to see.
Very good. And the second question is, in what ways has the EHR stimulus money and meaningful use had an impact for good or bad on the EHR industry?
I think stimulus money has been very good for the industry. I think it gave the physician the reason to actually be inconvenienced in their practice. Many physicians are realizing that implementing an EHR will actually slow their practice initially, and they feel like that money will compensate them for that decrease in patient flow.
Interesting. And the third question is, what are the top reasons why doctors are adopting EHR software?
I think there's probably several reasons for that. There's been a number of physicians over the years who were early adopters, and they wanted to improve their practice flow. They wanted to make their practice more efficient. I think today we're seeing a lot more physicians adapting it because of the stimulus funds and because the physicians around them are adopting. And so it's becoming somewhat viral.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
All right, and the next question is, what are the main reasons doctors aren't adopting EHR software?
From what I'm seeing right now, we're seeing a lot of physicians that we come across, they're our current customers. The physicians, especially the older physicians, that do not have the computer skills are willing to sit on the sidelines and not go with an EHR right now, thinking that within the next 2, 3, 5 years they will retire and they will not have to do it.
So they're retired from this.
Yes.
Very good. And the last question is, what will differentiate your EHR 5 years from now?
Well, what we think is that our EHR is really not an EHR. That's what I started this with. And what differentiates it now is the integration of data and the number of people a number of constituencies that can collaborate on the data. So our EHR is going to be growing not just in number of users, but it'll be growing in types of users. So the hospitals, the patients, and the doctors are going to be able to share the data in that same one chart.
Very good. Thanks a lot.